Syria, a land of mesmerizing beauty, a tapestry woven with threads of ancient history. For millennia, civilizations have risen and fallen on this very soil, leaving behind echoes of their existence. Imagine the bustling cities of Ebla and Ugarit, centers of trade and knowledge. Their innovations shaping the world, their stories etched into clay tablets, whispering secrets of a time long gone. The echoes of their existence are still felt in the ruins of magnificent temples, in the whispers of the desert wind. The legacy of ancient Syria lives on. Syria's contributions to humanity are profound. The invention of the alphabet, the development of law codes. These innovations spread far and wide, shaping the course of human history. The sands of time continued to flow, empires rose and fell, drawn to Syria's strategic location, a bridge between east and west, a prize to be conquered. The mighty Romans arrived, their legions marched across the Syrian plains, imposing their order on the ancient land. Roman influence was profound. Grand cities like Palmyra flourished, centuries passed, empires shifted. The Byzantine Empire rose to prominence. Christianity spread throughout the region. Great churches and monasteries were built, a testament to a changing world. But the sands of time continued to shift. New powers emerged, eager to claim Syria as their own. The Byzantine grip weakened. Syria braced itself for another transformation. The call to arms echoed across Europe. The Crusades had begun. It was a time of fervent religious zeal and a quest for glory. Knights from all corners of Europe heeded the call, donning their armor and mounting their steeds, ready to embark on a perilous journey to the Holy Land. The air was thick with anticipation and the promise of adventure, as well as the looming specter of conflict. European knights clashed with Muslim armies on Syrian soil. These battles were fierce and brutal, with both sides fighting for their beliefs and their lives. The Syrian landscape, once peaceful, was now a theater of war, echoing with the sounds of clashing swords and the cries of the wounded. The stakes were high, and the outcome uncertain. A holy war for control of Jerusalem, a clash of civilizations. The city, sacred to many, became the epicenter of a struggle that would shape the course of history. Crusaders and Muslim warriors alike fought with unwavering determination, each side believing they were on a divine mission. The battles were not just for territory, but for the very soul of their respective cultures. The Crusades left an indelible mark on Syria. The land bore the scars of countless battles, and the remnants of Crusader fortifications stood as silent witnesses to the past. These ruins, scattered across the landscape, tell a story of conflict and resilience, of a time when the fate of nations was decided by the sword. Castles and fortifications dot the landscape, reminders of a tumultuous era. These imposing structures, built to withstand sieges and assaults, now stand as monuments to a bygone age. They are a testament to the strategic importance of the region, and the lengths to which both sides went to secure their hold on the land. The clash of swords and the cries of battle have faded, but the memories linger. The fields where knights once fought are now quiet, but the echoes of their struggles remain. Ancient weapons and armor, relics of those turbulent times, serve as a poignant reminder of the human cost of war. From the ashes of the Crusades, a new power emerged, the Mamluks. These formidable warriors who had once been slaves rose to prominence through their martial prowess and strategic acumen. They carved out a powerful empire, demonstrating that even in the aftermath of great upheaval, new forces could rise to shape the future. Fierce warriors who had once been slaves. The Mamluks were known for their discipline and their skill in battle. They transformed from servitude to sovereignty, becoming a dominant military force in the region. Their story is one of resilience and transformation, a testament to the enduring human spirit. They defeated the Mongols, halting their westward expansion. This was no small feat, as the Mongols were known for their ferocity and their seemingly unstoppable conquests. The Mamluks' victory was a pivotal moment, not just for the region, but for the world, as it marked the end of the Mongol threat to the Middle East. A pivotal moment in history. The battles fought by the Mamluks against the Mongols were not just military engagements, but turning points that would influence the course of civilizations. These moments of intense conflict and resolution are etched into the annals of history, shaping the destiny of nations. But even the Mamluks could not withstand the tide of change. As powerful as they were, they too faced the inevitable shifts of time and fortune. The rise and fall of empires is a constant in history, and the Mamluks were no exception. Their era of dominance eventually gave way to new powers and new challenges. A new empire was on the rise, the Ottoman Empire. With their strategic vision and military might, the Ottomans began to expand their influence, reshaping the political and cultural landscape of the region. Their rise marked the beginning of a new chapter in the history of the Middle East. Their arrival would usher in a new chapter in Syria's long and dramatic history. The Ottomans brought with them new governance, new cultural influences, and a new era of stability and growth. The legacy of the Crusades and the Mamluks would be woven into the rich tapestry of Syrian history as the region continued to evolve and adapt to the ever-changing currents of time. Section 4. Ottoman Rule: A New Era. The Ottoman Empire, vast and powerful, was one of the most influential empires in history. Its reach extended across 3 continents, and its legacy is still felt today. They absorbed Syria into their domain, marking the beginning of a new chapter in the region's history. This integration brought significant changes to the social, political, and cultural landscape of Syria, one of relative stability and cultural exchange. The Ottomans facilitated trade and interaction between diverse groups, fostering a rich tapestry of cultures and traditions. For centuries, Syria was part of the Ottoman realm. This long period saw the development of cities, infrastructure, and a unique blend of architectural styles. Islam spread, becoming the dominant religion. The Ottomans, being devout Muslims, built numerous mosques and religious schools, or madrasas, to promote Islamic education and culture. Mosques and madrasas rose across the land, becoming centers of learning and community life. These institutions played a crucial role in the cultural and religious life of the region. Arabic language and culture flourished under Ottoman rule. The Ottomans promoted the use of Arabic in administration and education, which helped preserve and enrich the language. Life under Ottoman rule was not without its challenges. There were periods of hardship, economic difficulties, and social unrest. However, the resilience of the people helped them navigate these tough times. Yet, a unique cultural fusion emerged. The blending of Arab, Turkish, and Persian influences created a vibrant and diverse society. A blend of Arab, Turkish, and Persian influences is evident in the region's architecture, music, and cuisine. This cultural amalgamation is a testament to the rich history of the area. This rich tapestry is evident in Syria's architecture, music, and cuisine. The legacy of the Ottoman era can still be seen in the intricate designs of buildings and the flavors of traditional dishes. But the Ottoman Empire, like those before it, began to weaken. Internal strife, external pressures, and the changing dynamics of the world led to its gradual decline. Nationalism surged through the region. The desire for self-determination and independence grew stronger, leading to movements that sought to break free from Ottoman control. The seeds of independence were sown. These movements laid the groundwork for the eventual emergence of modern nation-states in the Middle East. The 20th century dawned, bringing with it the promise of change. New ideas, technologies, and political ideologies began to shape the future of the region. And the shadow of conflict, the struggle for independence, and the geopolitical interests of global powers would soon plunge the region into a new era of turmoil and transformation. Section 5. Birth of a Nation, Trials of Independence, World War I. The Ottoman Empire on the losing side crumbled. Syria, caught in the crossfire, yearned for freedom, but their hopes were dashed. France, a colonial power, gained control of Syria. The Syrian people, denied self-determination, resisted. Their struggle for independence was met with brutal force. Decades passed, marked by uprisings and unrest. Finally, in 1946, Syria achieved independence, a hard-won victory. The future held both promise and uncertainty. The newly independent nation grappled with its own internal divisions. Coups and power struggles became all too common. The dream of a united and prosperous Syria seemed elusive and distant. Section 6. Modern Conflicts and Global Impact. The shadow of conflict loomed large. The Arab-Israeli wars further destabilized the region. Syria found itself embroiled in a complex geopolitical web. The rise of Hafez al-Assad in 1970 ushered in an era of authoritarian rule. The Ba'ath Party tightened its grip on power. Dissent was silenced. In 2011, the Arab Spring erupted. Protests, fueled by years of repression and inequality, swept across the Middle East. Syria was not immune. What began as peaceful demonstrations quickly escalated into a brutal civil war. The conflict drew in regional and global powers. The human cost has been catastrophic, millions displaced seeking refuge in foreign lands. Section 7. A Hope for the Future. The story of Syria is a tapestry of resilience, woven with threads of hope and determination. Despite the immense challenges, the people of Syria continue to strive for a better future. It is a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure even the darkest of times. The faces of the people tell stories of courage and unwavering resolve. But the future remains uncertain, shrouded in the shadows of past conflicts and present struggles. The road ahead is long and winding, filled with obstacles that test the limits of endurance. The path ahead is fraught with challenges. Rebuilding a shattered nation requires not just physical reconstruction but also the mending of hearts and minds. Healing the wounds of war is a slow and painful process. It demands patience, compassion, and a collective effort to restore what has been lost. Confronting the legacy of violence and division is essential for moving forward. It requires dialogue, understanding, and a commitment to peace. Yet, even amidst the ruins, there is hope. Hope that springs from the resilience of the human spirit and the desire for a brighter tomorrow. The hope that one day, peace will return to this ancient land. A peace that will allow families to rebuild their lives and communities to flourish once more. That Syria will rise again, stronger and more unified with a renewed sense of purpose and a vision for a prosperous future. The world watches and waits, hoping that the efforts of the Syrian people will lead to lasting peace and stability. Hoping that the echoes of laughter will one day drown out the sounds of war. That joy and happiness will replace sorrow and despair. That Syria's long and dramatic journey will ultimately lead to a brighter future. A future where the sun rises over a land of peace, unity, and hope.